It's easier to get the contract signed. It's easier to build the connection, build the bridge, get the handshake, make the deal. It's easier, but don't rely on it. Don't think, oh, if only I had a watch, an AP, people would take me seriously if I went to this meeting. Don't rely on it. Rely on you and yourself. And your speaking voice is a very important one, which we can all work on. Even myself, I try to work on it to this day. You watched famously the podcast I did with Billy Redhorse. I do not speak as well in that podcast as I do now because I've tried to get better at it. And I'll watch this back and think, oh, well, I stuttered there, I fucked up there. So your speaking voice is, I guess, your number one weapon above everything else material. It's immaterial in a way, but it's material in a way because you can make it better and you can work on it. Your speaking voice can get you very far in life. You deal with the consequences of your actions. Me and you and most men are fully aware that we make certain choices in our life, and when we make those choices, sometimes they're hard forks that alter our life in one way or the other, and that's just the way it is, and that's the way life is going to be now, and it's irrevocably changed. That's a strange question to ask me, because I don't think I found my purpose in life until I was 32. So I feel like my purpose in life now is to set a good example for young men in a world that doesn't have any good examples. But I don't think everyone is going to reach that level of enlightenment with their mission. Mm-hmm. And I don't think everyone should, because when I was 28, when I was 29, I was very happy. I was perfectly happy having not found what my purpose in life is. And you know what? I may think I know my purpose in life now. When I'm 40, I may realize it was actually something else and find something else. That's a very tricky question. I believe that if you get to my age and you have kept a very clean reputation for yourself, then that's a very difficult thing to do, because people are always looking to tear you down. People are always looking to cheat me, in which case they may speak bad about me. But whatever it is, I have friends in Dubai who I trust very much. And when I get approached by certain people, hi, my name's this, I'm from this certain family, I'd like to meet and talk to you. I literally run the names by my friends who've lived in Dubai for many years and understand this region of the world and know who everyone is. And I say, are these people trustworthy or not? And my friends are very trustworthy because I've known them for many, many years and curated my friendship group by cutting people out and, keeping the high value people inside as well. So I don't do business with many people, but I have a second vote. Me and my brother both have to agree that somebody's trustworthy, that we both want to do something. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. So there's always a debate on somebody and somebody's character. Yeah.
So if I told you right now, sell me a cigar, putting you on the spot.
You're putting me on the spot to sell you this cigar?
Yep.
Okay, what's your experience with cigars? Do you like cigars?
Sometimes they can get to my throat a bit and then end up coughing or something like that.
Well, that's your problem. That's because you've been buying the lower quality cigars. What's your typical budget when you purchase each stick?
I think the most I've spent on a cigar is probably about £200.
See, well, that's your problem right there, because this cigar actually costs $350 per cigar, and the way that the tobacco is aged before they roll it is the key. The smoothness of the cigar comes not when you make it, not when you roll it, not when you put the label on it, but it's the process after picking the tobacco to drying it, flavoring it, spicing it, and aging it. And that's where the smoothness comes in, like a fine whiskey or a fine cognac. So what you need to do is smoke fewer cigars per week. Don't go for 3 or 4 at $100, $200 each. Just treat yourself every Friday night to one of these. This is truly exceptional. The coughing will stop, the smoothness will be there. You'll notice a greater enjoyment from your cigar experience than you've ever enjoyed before. It's $350. Do you want this?
I don't know, Tristan. $350 seems a bit out of my budget, man.
Well, you know what? If you can't afford it, that's perfectly fine, because I have customers who can. And things like this, they don't stay on the market for very long. So this is definitely going to go if I put it in the humidor at the cigar store. So if you don't want to buy it, it's no problem for me. And you could stick to what you have and keep coughing.
Gears have got to be right there.